Good evening, cupcakes. It is a beautiful day here in Inazuma. I hope your day is going wonderfully. So, today, we are going to be trying to draw for the new year wishes. Now, at the time of this stream, yes, thank you. At the time of the stream, it's the new year most everywhere in the world, but because I live on the West Coast, where that beautiful beginning of the winter heat wave has just ended. Anyway, it's still not the new year for me. It's I got 59 minutes. And the reason why I'm doing this for the new year actually is because it has to do with the way the month is gonna roll over. Anyway, that's aside from the point. Hi, okay. So, what we are going to start off the stream with doing is, like every stream, start off with drawing some wishes. And we are going to be wishing for the Raiden Shogun. Now you'll notice we've saved up quite a few intertwined fates, and also quite a few quaint fates. Now, I've done the math. We aren't guaranteed a 5-star for the standard, for the permanent wish. However, we are, for this, within our second set of 10 draws, we are going to get a 5-star. But we won our last 50-50. So it's a 50-50 shot of whether or not we're going to actually get Raiden Shogun. Also wouldn't mind getting Rosalina, because we don't have her yet. But anyway, so fingers crossed, let's go. It's a 5-star! That's not the 5-star! Also, I don't think we have Candace, so you know that was a good draw. Yeah! We did it! Oh, we did it! So, Raiden Shogun, in my opinion, in my not so humble opinion, is just a straight upgrade for Kaching. So, we're gonna be swapping out Kaching for Raiden Shogun as soon as we can get her leveled up. Also, for the battle pass, I've been holding off redeeming the weapon, seeing whether I wanted to upgrade. Oh, we do have Candace. Oh, that's right, we do. Yeah, okay. Anyway, seeing whether or not we want to upgrade the spear for Raiden Shogun, or the sword for Kaching, or whatever else we might have drawn. Yes. Thank you, I, for coming home. Alright. We still had a lot more draws to go through. Also, before the month rolls over, I just want to grab this one. So we're not going to be trying to get the constellation level on Raiden Shogun. Instead, I actually really wouldn't mind adding Kamisato Ayato to the team. Hey, Philianore, guess what you missed? I'll give you a hint. There's a reason why we're drawing for Kamisato Ayato now. Anyway, we're not going to be guaranteed to get him. We've got a lot of intertwined fates to go through, but we're still not going to be guaranteed to get him, even after the month rollover. I did get I, also known as Raiden Shogun. I have been so lucky with these 50-50s, haven't I? I want some math on how many 50-50s I have won. And I think the only time I lost a 50-50 was with Thinari. And the thing is that I don't mind that. I mean, Sino actually would have been a straight upgrade for Kaching as well, but I really don't mind the fact that we lost, quote-unquote, lost the 50-50 for Sino and got Thinari instead, because he's actually really strong. Oh! Oh my gosh! I got a 4-star weapon. 4-star bow. Nice. Alright. Come on, Kamisato Ayato. I don't need your pity. I just need your respect. So I guess drawing our wishes in front of the Imperial Palace was the way to go. I guess that's that's the lesson here. Oh man. Now we're actually still going to be using Kaching. She's going to be our main DPS on our secondary team for the whatchamacallits, for the Spiral Abyss. But for our main team, she's getting replaced. I'm just hoping to get Rosalina with one of these 4-stars. I mean, I could try drawing for for Raiden Shogun's spear, but I won't. There we go. Rosaria. Sorry, not Rosalina. Rosario Toe Vampire. Whatever. Yes. She's our Mona stand-in for now. Until we get Mona, she can be the pantsless character. With her fishnet stockings. Oh, still no 5-star, but we've got one more 10 draw once the date rolls over. I mean, not that we're actually going to use Rosaria, but, you know. You can dream, right, Filianore? Anyway, so that's all of the event wishes for now. Once the date rolls over, we'll have some more. And then we're going to do a 10 times for the standard, for the permanent wish. Nope. Sorry, no Mona this time. What do we actually get? New character? Maybe? Maybe? Mm-hmm. Nope. Just more Diona. Hey, Favonia's Greatsword. That's like our 4th, I think. It is a good weapon, though, isn't it? The Favonia's Greatsword? Yeah. Energy recharge, base attack. Critical hits have a 60% chance to generate a small amount of elemental particles, so yeah, it's good for burst. Burst support character. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know, should I save up? Or what is this? What this is wait. Oh, that's for the card game thing, isn't it? Not outfits. Or is it outfits? I'm confused. It looks like card sleeves, basically. But anyway. Okay, so I'm excited. Let's go ahead and Constellation. A lingering flavor. Regenerates 15 energy for Diona after the effects of signature mix ends. That's her burst, right? Or yeah. Well, that's interesting. So it refunds. Well, actually, I keep thinking that it's 15%. Let me see how much this is. Energy cost 880, so it's actually more than 15%. It is 18.75% of her burst every time she uses it, which is pretty nice. Egress prep. Yuhu Art Fuin Dash gains the following effects. Damage of Fufu Whirlwind Kick in press mode increased by 3.3%. Doesn't seem a lot. Every 0.5 seconds in the Fufu Wind Wheel state will increase the damage of this Fufu Whirlwind Kick by 3.3%. Oh, okay. Maximum damage increase possible through this method is 66%. I actually kind of like Seiyu. Like, her E. It's very, very silly. But it seems to work pretty well. I don't know. Crow's Eye. Oh, does Kujo Sara have crow's eyes? Crow's feet? Oh. Never mind. When Tengu Jurai grant characters attack bonuses or hits opponents, the cooldown of Tengu's Storm Call is decreased by 1 second. This effect can be triggered once every 3 seconds. Okay. Unleashing Tengu's Storm Call will have a weaker crow feather at Kujo Sara's original position that will deal 30% of its original damage. So that's basically just a 30% buff to her ultimate, right? To her burst. That's what Tengu's Storm Call is. Oh no, it's her E. So it's a 30%. It's just a 30% damage bonus to her E, basically. I don't know. I don't think I've used Kujo Sara, and we're C3 on Candace now. Interesting. And I thought we didn't have her. That just kind of goes to show you how little she enters my mind. Is that, oh yeah, we've drawn her 3 times already. We drew her 3 times already, and when we drew her for the 4th time, I was like, oh yeah, we don't have her yet, do we? I can't keep track of my harem. I'm sorry. Increases the level of Sacred Rite Wagtail's Tide by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. Not a huge fan of those. And then... what's this now? Oh. Oh, she has an outfit that we can equip. That puts pants on her. What do you say? Should we put pants on Rosaria? Okay. Okay. For you, Filianore, we'll leave her with the fishnet stockings. Alright. So let's see what we need to ascend, Raiden Shogun. You know, I knew that she was gonna need Amakumo fruit. That doesn't mean I have to like it. Wishes unnumbered.
The initial stage of my journey, or Shodan.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Alright. We're probably gonna want to do the first awakening of Rosaria too, just because, you know, when you ascend for the first time, then you get that Acquaint Fate, which would be nice. Thunder Manifest. Oh no! Oh no! We have to fight that bird? Oh my gosh.
At the intermediate stage of my journey.
Oh. She gets energy recharge when she ascends. I didn't notice that. That is so good. No wonder when you do the rental thing for her, no wonder she, like, always has her burst. Like, I did the test run with her. Actually, I could do it again, because why not? It's crazy, though. She always has her burst. Yeah, it's always worth it to ascend the first time.
That's what I need.
Because then you get this Acquaint Fate. That's nice. Anyway. So yeah, let's do the test run. Let's do the test run again. I mean, you guys can do it yourselves, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously I've used her before in various events that let you rent her out, but this is crazy. It's crazy. And I'm pretty sure they do have like an energy recharge build on her. For these test runs. And we can check. Unable to view. Emblem of Severed Fate. Energy recharge plus 20%. Increased elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. And then, of course, energy recharge, 50%. Attack increased by 28% of energy recharge. That's her signature weapon. So yeah, basically her entire build is about energy recharge. Let me see. 281.1%.
All the world holds dear is but a...
And so that's why
Illusion shattered.
I probably should have used that on this guy, I think. I don't actually know how her ability works. And then watch.
There is no...
And it's already, like, there's 15 seconds left on the cooldown. And it's already fully recharged. So yeah, this is why I'm like, I gotta get the Raiden Shogun and replace Kaching with her. Because I mean, I've used Kaching in their test run versions of her, and it's not nearly this good.
Shine down.
And of course, as y'all know, I do prefer the spear users.
Illusion shattered.
And her burst was full, like, the entire time. Wait, what? Hello? Okay. So yeah. You build her with energy recharge, lots of energy recharge. It's good. But apparently we need to fight that Thunderbird. So that Thunderbird that I absolutely loathe fighting. Like everything just on Serai Island. The Amano fruit, whatever it's called. I mean, the hilt guards, obviously, you can find those all over Inazuma. But then the Thunderbird. The Thunder Manifestation. Okay. So we'll take down this guy, and then we'll do the prop hunt thing. Wait, what? What? Can we not? We can't teleport to its... Oh my god. Oh my god. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put down a portable waypoint on this. So that we don't have to do the thing where we... I don't even know how to do this. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Oh. Oh, it's not even that difficult. Okay. It's just right here. Why am I attacking with Electro? Why am I attacking a Thunder Manifestation with Electro? I be smart. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to do something with those Thunder Spikes, but I didn't.
Life goes on.
It's okay. It'll be fine. I've got a healer.
Oh.
Didn't even hurt. Don't even need food. Who needs food? Okay. Maybe I could use some food. I'm a little hungry.
Can't see?
Use some chili. Canned chili.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. See, it's good. It's fine.
Pyrotechnics! Wheel of life. Yeah. Faster?
This is like a miniaturized version of the Raiden Shogun fight.
I hear everything.
And like, I'm just realizing this. These attacks, they remind me of the Raiden Shogun fight so much.
Enshroud. Huh. Keep up.
Not sure about this one. I think I've seen this one like a couple of times before. But yeah, that one, the ones where it closes in, and then the one where it's like that line, and then it charges. It kind of reminds me of them. But
One with the forest.
obviously, much easier. I say as Thainari is very close to death.
Go.
That's okay.
Sacred
Because I've got a healer.
Fortune Preserver.
And already back up to full. I mean, you gotta love Chi-Chi. Alright. Good. Good. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and do some prop hunt, shall we? By the way, don't know if you've noticed, but I kind of tweaked some settings on the model, and I also bought a ring light. So now there's more light coming into my face, which helps the face tracking thing better tell like when my mouth is open, when my eyes are open, that sort of thing. So let me know. Let me know if it's working better. I mean, it sure seemed to when I was testing it, but I mean, I can't really test it naturally. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, I did say, so this is the only thing I've yet to claim. We are going to improve the deathmatch. Actually, that might have been a bad idea. I want to check and see if we have a spear that increases energy recharge. I don't think we do, actually. We do. We have a Favonius Lance. So actually, I think I want to give that one to Raiden Shogun instead of the deathmatch. Yeah. And that's both because of the light and fixing the settings. There was some stuff that I was doing with that probably I shouldn't have been doing. Made the movements not very smooth. Wait a second, what? Oh, okay.
Join me.
I mean, that said, I mean, I'm looking at the weaknesses in Mondstadt's defenses, and it's just like you could. That wouldn't be that hard, you know. Like if they brought siege ladders, they'd actually have to shorten their siege ladders in order to get that. Hey, you could just hop over this. What's the point of this wall? What is the point of this wall? Where you have that area where you can just hop over. This is the thing. This is one of those things where it's just like when they put the castle and like they have it like right next to a mountain, and you know, like it's like you can just get on top of the mountain and get there. And like this right here, this is what really bothers me, is this area right here. I mean, yeah, you could argue that it would be very difficult to actually get an army up here, especially since this is a cliff. So this isn't as egregious as some other castles. I should suggest to Shadiversity that he review this castle. Are there any other castles in this game? Like, or walled cities? I don't think so. I think Inazuma City is a walled city. Oh, and you know what? No, because the Kamisato estate I don't think counts as being fortified. So I don't think that would count. But yeah, so maybe Inazuma City, but definitely Mondstadt. I should get Shadiversity to review it. To review them. Anyway. In case you didn't know, he has a series where he reviews castles. And he's reviewed like Skyrim's castles, for example. And like I was saying, you know, they have those castles that are just built into a mountain. Well, not built into a mountain, but built like right next to a mountain. And it's just like, you just go up there and you just hurl boulders on the defenders. Why would you do that? So this is much less egregious case, just because it would actually be kind of difficult to get here. There are no parapets though. Alright. Anyway. Prop hunt time. Hello, Aster, Emma, and Felix. Well, those are some bot names. Trying to find where I can. Dang. I wanted to bring up my bring up the clock so that we could do a countdown. Okay. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. Come on, Aster. Wood basins, vases, and wooden stools. Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
That's such a sad quote. He's an old man.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all.
Also, why am I using Thainari? I should be using Chi-Chi. Let's go ahead and hit them with a heart.
Keep up.
Oh gosh, this is not going to end well for me. I just know it. Thing is, like, it doesn't even need to be. You don't even need to be suspicious. They just need to. Because they just need to spam E wherever they go. Okay. Oh, he's coming right for me. Yep, this is... No! No! Get away! Okay. I think... And then we just hide out in the exact same spot where he found the dude. He'll never suspect. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this area, this is broken. This is broken. He can't see us. Wait, what? Oh. I thought it was that dude. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, oh, oh gosh. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, please. Please, no. Oh gosh. I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. Okay. Oh, what? No. Okay, come on. Oh no! Take it. Oh. Oh man. Well, dang it. But we were the last to die. So I don't know. But like I said, you know, Hunter just so OP in this. Very little space. Excuse me. Very little space, and you really just need to spam E. And then you collect the favor, and then if you collect the favor, then a lot of really broken favors. I think they have like 3 different ultimates to choose from. Now I say that, I lost my first game as a hunter, so I don't know. I shouldn't be talking crap. I did manage to find 2 guys, but alright. Hopefully, I mean, I'm probably gonna be hunter at some point. Gonna embarrass myself. Oh look! I get to embarrass myself after talking crap about how OP a hunter is. So yeah, you can't. Whoops, did not mean to do that. So yeah, you can't see where people went. That was my first game. I was like, oh crap! I just made a beeline to where I was going. He probably saw where I was going and went after me. No. Excuse me? Hello? My guy! What are you doing? Oh no! Alright. No. Oh, that's right. Wait, what? Or did I screw up with that? I can't remember which were the props. Hello. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I know.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh. Could have sworn that had to be one. Yeah.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Yeah, Hunter is... I think taller characters would probably do better as Hunter. Whereas shorter characters do better as Rebels. No, cart isn't one of them. What am I doing? Hello, lamp. Oh. I got pranked. Stop pranking me. Let me see. There's a way up here. I know there is, and I'm guessing somebody has gone up there. All right. Hold on. Oh yeah, there it is. There they are.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Uh-oh. Yeah, they're on the roof. They're on the roof. Dang it. How do you get up here? Gosh darn it. Forget how to get up here. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're both on the roof. And I've forgotten how to get up there. Well, Hunter is OP if you can actually make it, if you can actually get to the places where they are. And then, yeah, in a timely manner. Ah, dang it. I'm mad. I'm mad. Because I could have caught them both. They were both on the roof. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. That they were both on the roof. And I couldn't remember how to get up there. But trust me, guys. Hunter is definitely OP. Alright, one more and then we'll go fight that Thunder Manifestation again. Please don't make me Hunter again. I don't want to embarrass myself again. Wait. Can I turn? Yeah. Sorry. The light is a little bright for me. What I should get a diffuser to put over this. I could just put a piece of paper over it, probably, but anyway. Because, yeah, it's a little bright and in my face, which is kind of the point, but yeah, a little too intense for me. Barrel, and crate. I mean, but this guy's is not really relevant, to be perfectly honest. See, I don't think I've played Prop Hunt in any other game. I might have played it in TF2 one time or another, but I know I've seen a lot of Prop Hunt videos in TF2 and in games like that. And one thing is that, you know, you have to actually attack the crate. And usually the people hiding... dang. Okay. I thought that was it, but I wasn't sure. Anyway. And usually the people hiding, you know, they've got, like, health. So you have to attack a few times. That's not good. I'm just gonna kind of hope. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so, you have to attack them a few times just to, you know, to get them to die. And, like, you can tell that they're a prop, that they're the prop hunting thing, pretty quickly, but, you know, because they move when you attack them. But you still do need to attack them a few times. Wait, what? Whereas with this, that's not really how it works. You just hit E in their general vicinity, And they're dead. Now, what exactly is going on here? Because I'm pretty sure he E'd in my general vicinity and I didn't die. He's trying to find me. Like, that should have killed me! What? Oh, this spot's broken. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, he's gonna kill me now. He's gonna actually come behind the crates. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. Alright, let's put down some illusory beacons. That was delayed. Can I pick up the favor? Yes, look at how delayed that is. So much lag. I've never actually managed to successfully get a hunter to attack one of my props. I mean, to be fair, I've played like 6, 7 games of this. Oh well. What? Just dropped out? When we were so close to victory? Bastards. Utter chaos? What is utter chaos? I'm mad. I'm mad online. We could have won. We could have had that. But no. Just had to drop out. Alright. Take down another thunder manifestation, and we should be able to ascend Raiden Shogun again after that. And we'll also need to get that weapon built up. And we'll also need to get her skills built up. And yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take some effort.
I'll uproot you. Enshroud.
Now you may be thinking, hey, why don't you eat some food? It'll make it go faster. And that's a very good point. My response to that is...
Keep up.
Time to rock!
Did it seriously dodge? Of course.
Can't see.
Oh! Well, that didn't go so well. Nor did that.
Enshroud.
But full health once again. All it took was some revival food. But anyway.
Can't see.
So I really very much cannot die again.
Wow.
Ha! One with the forest. I hear everything. One thing after another.
Oh boy. Yeah, I really cannot die again. Can you please just calm yourself?
Rise.
Settle down, thank you.
Can't see.
Sure until I'm dead.
And there we go. Oh. I'm actually gonna need to make more revival food. Yeah, make more revival food soon enough. Okay. Let us ascend Raiden Shogun, because we can. Okay, let's go get some of those hand guards and then ascend Raiden Shogun, because then we will be able to. Let's see, where's the Inazuman Alchemy? Alright. Right. Hand guards, hand guards. There we go. Oh, we actually don't have nearly as many of these hand guards as I thought. Well, that's not good. Definitely gonna have to work on that too. Now, I should point out, we do have quite a lot of philosophies of light. So that shouldn't be an issue. Just because all those battle passes have been handing them out like candy, so. Yes. Yes. I think I shall ascend you. Oh, we're gonna need more of that fruit, aren't we? So this one. More fruit, more handguards, and of course, more of these thunder manifestation drops. Enlightened one. The artifacts for now, I am going to be porting them over from Kaching. I don't know where those energy recharge artifacts are, though. Court of Flowing Sand? No. I do need to get in there at some point. Is it this one? Yes. So, Emblem of Severed Fate. So, gonna be working on this artifact at some point. But the funny thing is still working on other things. Still working on talents, still working on just all of that stuff. So, yeah, not quite ready to really focus down the min-max artifacts just yet. But I'm definitely going to be looking for artifacts that have energy recharge. Of course, it's gonna be the gladiators, whatever stuff. No, not yet. I've got 12 more minutes before it's the new year. I like that they named him Gygax. Hay rolls and wooden crates. Okay, well, good luck us. You might have noticed that I do prefer the smaller props where I can kind of try and find a hiding spot and cheese it. Here, let me.
Okay, faster.
Oh crap. Wanted to get up here. Yes, that's right. Okay. Oh my. Oh no! No, no. Okay. Okay. This is so much better. Yes! The cheese! Wait, what? Oh no! Did somebody drop out? Did Noah drop out? Hey, Muo Devil. Devil? Muo Devil? How goes the day? Since it's probably the new year for you already, how's the new year treating you? Oh no, you just, oh, well, F. No! No! No, he can't see us! He can't see us! Maybe? Oh no. He can see us! Oh. Ah. The hunter is overpowered. That is that simple. If you know what you're doing as a hunter, you shouldn't lose very often. Well, my new year hasn't started yet. It is still 8 minutes away. Okay, so we're going to... Please. Thank you. Mysterious Hunch is so much better. And then... Oh, come on. It's not letting me choose between characters that I... There. Taller character. Better line of sight. Mysterious Hunch is absolutely superior. Hopefully this time I won't embarrass myself when I talk about how OP Hunter is. Oh my gosh, this is the same... This is the same map that I lost on last time. But I know the secret. I know the secret. We're just gonna start, you know, over this way. One's over here. Somewhere.
Keep up.
You know, just so hard to find. Okay. I wonder where the others could be. Just probably somewhere over here, right? You know, like that. No. I think they bailed. Once they realized that I knew how to climb the roof, they bailed. I could have sworn there was only one lamp there. Oh. I knew there was a lamp somewhere. Oh. Okay. And then... What?
Follow the wind.
Oh, come on!
Keep up.
Dude, you can't be serious. My guy! My guy! What? Oh my god, the lag is killing me. Oh no. No, no, no. Thank you, finally. Oh, somebody dropped out. Okay. So. Oh, the first person I captured dropped out. Yes! Thank you! For gaining favor. For cleanup time. Oh, dang it. That is actually the first time I've won as Hunter. Third time playing, first time won. But Hunter is definitely OP, guys. Trust me. Anyway, I think I've actually... Hold on. I think I've actually managed to acquire 3,000 Wind Trace coins, which is... I mean, after that you get some experience, and... you get weapon level up. Or not weapon level up. Oh, yeah. So you get experience books and monies, but... use Hunter's Net, and you know, you can get the... This is where the... Detect a total of 2 rebels using the sensor aura. Yeah, I don't know. What I do want to do, is there's a quest here. We can't do it, because we need to complete the Rumored Alchemist. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? That's what's his face's. Alfredo. It's his thing. So let's clear this out so that we can start on that quest. I still haven't tried the Genius Invocation. Alfredo. Hey! It's Rosalina.
Sister Rosaria! So here you are! Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings.
They have her wearing pants.
Of other people. Don't fret. Nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional.
2 minutes?
I was gonna show up.
1 minute.
But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then...
50 seconds?
Right, I've gotta get going.
I mean, she hangs out at Dragonspine, and it's just supposed to be like, yeah, no, it's perfectly normal for her to be wearing fishnet stockings there.
Expert in making people believe in
Maybe that's why she's always annoying.
I thought I
Or
heard something.
not
Who
annoyed.
are you and
Annoyed.
Why are you eavesdropping?
We better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain.
25 seconds.
At best.
Oh, really?
20 seconds.
I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping
15.
pixie from who knows where, and you think I'm the trickster?
Wait.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Let us hope that this year
Well, then,
better
given
than
your
last.
status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
Long December,
I
and
could've
there's
arrested you on the
reason
spot.
to believe.
Do the Sisters of
Maybe this year will be
We can't
better
go
than the last.
dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a
Can't remember all the times I
That doesn't
tried
sound right.
to tell myself to hold on to these moments
Let's talk
as
about
they
What are you doing in the mountains?
And it's one more day up in the canyon.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting
And
his
it's
tracks.
one more
Many
night
people have
in
made their way up after the
Hollywood.
snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you
It's been
also
so long since
No,
I've
this is
seen
just a
the
professional habit of mine.
ocean.
I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
Guess I should. Na 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 na.
I couldn't care what you
Na,
think.
na,
Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
na 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 na, yeah.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Smell of hospitals in winter, and the feeling that it's all oysters, but no pearl. I've never opened this chest before. Oh boy.
You give, you receive.
And all at once you look across a crowded room, see the way that light attaches to a girl.
You know,
And it's one
your
more
ability
day
to
up
appear
in
and
the
disappear at will is
canyon.
very interesting.
And it's one more night in
After
Hollywood.
committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is time on a criminal in your
Think
example?
that I could be forgiven. Wish you would.
Speed of light.
Na 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 na.
Good.
Na 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 na. Na na na, yeah.
I guess. Keep up. This is it. What an annoyance.
Drove up to Hillside Nights sometime after 2 a.m. Talk a little while.
Nowhere to hide.
Guess the winter makes you laugh a little low. Makes you talk a little slow. Wait, no. Makes you laugh a little slower. Makes you talk a little lower. The things you could not show her. And it's a long December, and there's reason to believe. Maybe this
colder and
year
colder.
will be
Rosaria,
better
aren't you
than
freezing?
the last.
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Tell myself
seems like there's more to being a sister in the Felonious Church than Paimon realized.
babe.
Power cord! Don't blink!
It's one more day up in the canyon.
Incoming!
And it's one more night in Hollywood.
Good.
What? Okay. I'm supposed to kill all the systems, right? Not backwards for the shit. You think you might come to California? Wish you would. Oh, you went that way. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, yeah. If you're referring to the me in the thumbnail, you can thank Philionore for that. She was the one that drew that. She came up with the idea, and she was the one that drew that, because I had not played Genshin Impact at the time that I requested that she draw it. So. Na 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 yeah.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
Sorry.
The views and
Wasn't
scenery
very good.
here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly churls unfinished.
You were painting literals?
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid...
You know, it's a funny story. You know Bob Ross? You know, famous for his landscape art and all that kind of stuff. He once tried to do portraits, and I can't remember if it was his teacher or like a friend of him who told him, listen, you know I love you, never paint portraits again, just stick with landscapes or something like that, because like he can paint very beautiful landscapes, but apparently portraits were just beyond him. Very avant-garde.
Wow. Look at the detail.
That was the... Anyway.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprise.
Oh.
And I
Sorry.
didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl
I
in
don't know, I can't see your profile picture very well.
She said you were stuck with your
Sorry.
research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
You are worthy of your scholarly reputation.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
I thought Capitano was a Fatui Harbinger. The captain? Research? I'm not sure I understand.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into...
So the model isn't based off of Capitano? That was... Well, not the model, but you know what I mean.
You can do that?
Uh-oh. Apparently YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. I'm sorry. It's the storm. Alchemy really is miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results.
Okay.
It's
Well,
like
now
you,
I know.
in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So I'm an object of research?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off.
Yeah.
Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
But I'd rather have you working on the model that's currently in process. It's gonna be good. The Red Warrior, what? Which one? Cheer up, sleepy Jean.
Paimon has a question. After the
What
seed sprouts,
can it
will it grow
mean
into anything?
To a
I don't know. I feel
daydream
the importance will lie
believer.
in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible.
Wait, what?
Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna be?
Wait, so
Isn't that more interesting?
we're gonna have to talk about that like tomorrow, because I'm a little confused. Doesn't seem like you understand.
If it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You sure know how to keep Paimon on board. You've seen through Paimon's ulterior
Let's
motives.
just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation.
Oh, that's the pyro.
Suppose it's one of
character.
the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain.
I have a vague
In that
recollection.
regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility.
Well, not necessarily, actually.
I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Are you sure?
How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in our research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
No thanks. I don't follow. This seems like a hassle. As long as I'm not being batted around by hydro mimics. I agree with that one so much. I mean,
Cut to the chase.
frankly, it's not the worst boss fight. There are far worse ones.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this is not pleasant. No sorry.
Don't blink.
Problem with having a Dendro character on the team, and remember, I'm like I said, I'm glad I got Thinari, but the problem with having a Dendro character on the team is that there are some elements that he just can't interact with, like ice. It's just there's nothing. There's nothing.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Will it crystallize in my stomach?
It's kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring.
It's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
We'll see. We will see. Okay. Star silver. There's some star silver.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes.
Incoming.
You know, in a lot of ways, it would be better to have a Hydro character instead of Chi-Chi. Because you remember what I was saying about, downside of Dendro is that, well, basically you're fighting one down.
This one.
If you run into,
With a bit of polish.
What
luck. This should be enough.
someone that's, that doesn't interact with Dendro. The thing is that, because Cryo doesn't interact with Dendro. Now it's normal to be able to be fighting like one down. Like for example, if we like the Thunder manifestation, right? Kaching is totally useless against that, except if we need just regular auto attack without any thunder, without any electro.
This is my campsite.
Stuff infusion going on. But with those Cryo enemies, we're fighting 2 characters down.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
And with Dendro, we're fighting.
I've just gotten hold of the data from your
We're
experiment.
also fighting
The
2
report
down.
is already up on the board there.
Whoa.
Of course, that's the same with the fungi.
You got all these
Pyro
results
and
from
Electro.
one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
I would have thought even Paimon and I were more closely related.
Consider, you don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry, but strictly slimes
no
are
thank you.
elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense,
What about the Hilichurls?
it might get difficult, don't you think?
Specifically the Samichurls.
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Alright.
I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Well, well, well. What are we hiding from me here? Let's... This one? Yes. Yes. Okay.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected.
Repelling reaction.
The internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Ah, the Dr. Jekyll strategy. Out of consideration for the test subject?
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
So if we keep involving ourselves in these experiments in order to, like determine how we get our elemental powers, wouldn't we have to have a peculiar result at some point? Since this is a peculiar ability, we'd have to have a peculiar result at some point. That'd be undesirable.
Is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyro-regisvine or an Eye of the Storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it. Still seems there's another layer of meaning to your words.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear.
I mean, I already did that.
The results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a satisfactory to all.
You know who else can use elemental powers without a vision?
Sound like a suck up. What
Barbados,
Mr. Albedo,
Rex Lapis.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to
Nahida.
prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Second experiment. Za Warudo. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Cabbage and radish. Alchemy work table. It's very different from the alchemy work tables I used.
Oh, let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you
I know.
anything interesting?
I know that Alfredo isn't human. He's like a construct, much like, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. The lady from the Adventurers Guild. Couldn't make heads or tails of anything. Your things aren't very organized.
Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
Well, I'm immortal.
This question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Sorry, I just can't do that.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Humans certainly have active imaginations.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a Sunshine Sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Darn it.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything...
I really like what the voice actor did with Alfredo's voice. I gotta tell you that.
Have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food?
Cook some
The
sunshine
willpower
scrap.
thing again. Where does he get these ideas from?
Okay, sunshine sprat. It's a blue recipe. Defensive. There we go. We could master it right now. Ooh. Oh, right now it's. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be anybody we have specialty. It's probably Alfredo's specialty.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the...
Oh ho ho.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is
You
concerned,
make a mean, satisfying salad.
I'm short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... Could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
The little pad on the side of my mouse is coming off. I need to get some glue for it. You're Paimon's new favorite. Often that Paimon gets this much attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had...
This feels like we're just doing chores for him now.
Like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess
That's
we
great.
better take
It's always nice when voice actors take pride in their work, and yeah. Anyway. There should be some elemental traces on the lost items.
Yeah, you could use elemental sight.
I mean, that's not really a superpower. Not as far as like vision wielders go.
This must be electro-hypostasis powder.
Pte.
The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right?
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Wait, seriously? I thought all vision wielders could do that.
Huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
How do I get off this train? I'm kind of feeling that. I'd like to get started on the event that this is locking me out of, but okay.
In essence,
You to the end.
the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
Sounds like we're still on the superpower test.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Still in one piece. Good thing the vial's so strong.
Okay. Teleport somewhere closer. Maybe. Maybe. Still need to do the Dragon Spine quest. Might be something to consider for a future stream. When I actually have time to stream. Oh. Dang, that's actually considerably further than I thought. No, thank you. Do not want to fight this dude. Okay, I'm going to be fighting this dude. Never mind.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Wheel of life. Right idea. From time.
Okay, that didn't work out too well.
Don't blink.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Amp it up. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Okay. Luxurious chest. Nice.
Smells like
Nice.
How appropriate that Chi-Chi, a cryo user, is able to get us out of trouble for being overloaded on cold. How convenient. Okay, yeah, no, we aren't bothering with those dudes. We're gonna go ahead and wait. So where exactly is this, I forget what these are called. Little floating crystal thingies. Oh. Well, I guess we are going to be getting involved here. Crimson Agate. Agate. Ugat. Anyway. And there's another one up here. Seems right by where Alfredo is waiting. I guess I shouldn't say that it's about pride and work. It's more like has an appreciation for the character. That's actually something, you know, the recent stuff going on with The Witcher. The guy who plays The Witcher, or who played The Witcher, and who played Superman, Henry Cavill. He was actually a really big fan of the books and the games, and he wanted the adaptation to be closer to them. And that's actually end up
not
being
necessarily.
the problem.
Not if you know of a better method, that is.
We'd better have a better method.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make.
Yeah.
For
I'm
me,
not really big on Warhammer 40k anymore.
research.
Not since they killed TTS. You know, it's... You know, they can end that policy that killed TTS, and then I'll be like, yeah, I can get behind this. But until Games Workshop says, you know what, no, you can go ahead and create your own fan animations and all that kind of stuff, and we won't try and shut you down, then... But, I mean, honestly, that's this... The Warhammer 40k series that Henry Cavill is on is probably why they shut down... why they said that they were going to be shutting down any fan animations. Anyway. This is actually less stressful than the superpower part.
Then if you would, please. I eagerly await the results.
Well...
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you
I happen to have something that might help with this.
Me? Recording data, responding to risks.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
What the heck? Okay, sure, whatever. I am so confused by what's going on here. Sure looks like it wants us to swim. Ooh, that's a chest that I just cannot pass up.
With sword comes shadow.
No, I didn't realize there was a time limit. Darn it.
Without limitation, some of us would be... No matter
Okay,
what choice
whatever,
you make,
blah, blah.
it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would...
But do we need to... It looks like we need to go through every waypoint. So... yeah, like, it's not good. It's not good to be swimming in icy cold waters like that. Let me warm up by the fire first. Thank you.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, Traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in...
I mean, yeah, I imagine Henry Cavill will do a good job with the Warhammer 40k series, but there's room for that and fan animations.
If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this thoroughly?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a Sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Oh gosh. Gotta go around the outside. I will grab this. And we can go ahead and warm ourselves up. The teleport thing. Although I think it's probably still going to be a bit of a problem. Because we still are affected by cryo. Or not cryo, hydro. Oh, and we also... yeah, we're going to have to find a place to warm up after this, aren't we? Oh. Okay. Dragon tooth, huh? Fire. really want to break this. I know what's hiding inside. Just, you know. Sit. Wait. Well, I guess that's... Not every one of those can be a winner. And this... What is this? This looks like... Oh. Boar. One of the ancient boars. Hey, I killed you! Thank you. Killed me. Apparently I've never actually picked that up before. Seen it. In the processing thing. Apparently I've never picked it up.
Try till I'm dead. Incoming.
I hear everything. Enshroud.
You.
I think we can forgo the lost.
Oh. There's all sorts of those ancient boars just hanging out, being frozen. Star Silver. Hello. What exactly is Star Silver used for, by the way? Other than turning it into other stuff, into weapon upgrade material and stuff like that. Oh boy. Think should unlock it, right? Yeah. My hunch was correct.
On to the next.
Alright. Oh. Yeah, I don't have time to look for it. Look for the Sealy, because we are getting frozen. We need to find some place we can start a fire. And soon, because this thing is not going to last forever.
Faster? Okay, faster.
And it's gone.
Wheel of life.
Oh, and then there's this... Oh, that's right. I forgot sometimes they do that. They beat you with a chest, and then they're like, haha, actually, this chest is protected.
One with the forest. Cha. Cha. Cha.
Power core! Incoming!
Okay.
Enshroud.
And done. Yeah, I need some Whopper Flower Nectar. Always need more of that. Oh, I don't mind. I don't know.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Remember that this is a test of intellect. So should you get lucky in any way, that won't be factored in as part of the test. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Alright, well... Let's see...
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay. And then maybe we have to lead this one. Oh. Yeah, so that, yeah, so that they are all activated at once. And what did that do? Doesn't seem to have done anything. But it looks like there's another puzzle over here.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Yeah, and then once both of those are complete, then it will open up.
Don't blink! Hey! Hup!
What the heck was that? Tell me it's up there. It shouldn't be up there, right? Because then it would be pointing upwards. Oh, no. Not up there. Come on. Oh, this is a conundrum.
Go.
Dang it. That's probably not going to work then. Let's see, are there any of those animal things? Okay. Let's come up over here. Well, we can just go ahead and climb up this tree, I think. Nope. Simple as that. Just climbing up a tree. Super simple. Super simple. Is there a way up there without climbing the tree? Doesn't look like it. I mean, if we had Ventai, there would certainly be a way. I don't think that we can get here from over there, and like climbing up that. I do have the fan though.
Okay, faster.
That might work. Well, we don't actually need to get up there. We just need to get on to where the Sealy is. Which, frankly, I think we might actually be able to do. Oh, we need to hit the Z first. Eh, well. It worked without the fan. Okay, thanks. What? What?
Rise.
Project Baby?
Feel the beat. Yeah. Speed of light.
Okay, and then just leave them Fall into the water. Right? No? Okay.
Power cord!
What? I feel cheated. Thank you. Finally.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking... Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water.
Hello, Python is emergency food. You are correct. Unfamiliar patterns. I feel like I've seen these before.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first.
Date rolled over.
When you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Ooh. See you soon.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
So is the seed gonna sprout?
Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments?
I'm just not
I'd
wrong.
sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
I was just helping him with his research.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
Came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of reassuring you. Yeah. You came here to be sure. You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments.
I mean, there's a reason we passed the
If I can be
intelligence
sure that
test.
nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our
Overtime!
a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just lacks security. Maybe she's just sensitive.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
But first... Alright. 5 of these. And 5 of these. Oh, wait, 4 of those. Oh. Okay. That's cool. We'll get enough once we do the 10 wish here. 5-star? No. Okay. Alright, Tassel. Terra Shadow. Full Steel. And Rosario. Rosalina. So we can make her C1 now. Okay. And C2. Double draw on the Rosalina. Nice. Alright. And then... Okay. And then we can do 10 wishes. Which I think puts us at like 62 pity. So we're gonna be getting a 5-star from this fairly soon. Razor. Cool. Just, you know, obviously not yet. Hey! Official! No, wait. Do we no, we don't have her. We don't have her yet. Nice. New character. And then we can go ahead and get one more intertwined fate. So 4 draws to get Kamisoto Ayata. That's not Kamisoto. Oh, another 5-star! It's Kaching. Well, we get to see what her C1 is. So I guess there's that. And now, the next event 5-star that we pull. I was hoping for a back-to-back. The next event 5-star that we pull is guaranteed to be whoever's on the banner. Alright. Oh, and also, apparently we get quite a lot of these from drawing a 5-star that we already have. No? Okay. I think the next one should be guaranteed 4-star. Or we should be close anyway. Yeah, I think it's probably the one after that. So yeah, let's see. I mean, this will certainly be nice to have until we get Raiden Shogun up there. Anyway, recasting Stellar Restoration while a Lightning Stiletto is present causes Kaching to deal 50% for attack as AoE electric damage at the start point and terminus of her blink. Well, that's nice. I don't know if that... I don't think that would actually make her better than... Raiden Shogun, but okay. Bite. When casting Claw and Thunder, press. Opponent's hit will have their defense decrease by 15% for 7 seconds. That's not bad. Almost got him to C6. Unholy Revelation. When Rosalina deals a critical hit, her attack speed increases by 10% and her normal attack damage increases by 10% for 4 seconds. Again, that's actually really nice. Appreciate that. The duration of the Ice Lance created by Rites of Termination is increased by 4 seconds. Okay. Interesting. And then Fischl will go ahead and
I created another
evolve her.
universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say, official.
My magic arrow.
Your magic arrow, blah, 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 blah. Alright. One more wish. One more wish. We're at, I think I said 62. So this will be 63. Getting high up, pretty high up there in probability. Unfortunately, just this isn't, it's not happening tonight. We will get Mona one day. You can be sure of that. Okay, so just making sure. Yeah, can't afford anything. What? Oh, now it's official and channeling. Interesting. So I do wonder. The permanent wish, right? Is that, does that increase in probability depending on the month? In terms of like these characters, they cycle out, right? I mean, Kaching, Chi-Chi, and Mona don't, but Jian, Diluc, Thainari, those cycle out, and yeah, it doesn't look like, I don't know. Did official show up in the shop just because we have her now? The official thing, whatever this is, card back or oh, is this just you straight up buy the character? Or rather, you buy a copy, you buy their constellation with this? I don't know. Anyway. That is aside from the point. Let's get this done. So we can start on the event. And I can do the event in between. Get some more crowns, because right now we only have 7. And in order to unlock the final skill for all characters on a team, you need 12.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Quite literally. By a sister, no less.
I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
That's it?
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Teyvat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the gods would know.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that
I mean, we learned that that's not
under the
exactly
effects of
true.
God's natural laws. It isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
It was beautiful. It was so short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought, with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived, A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand
Sorry,
what I meant
tired.
about us
Way past my
conversing
bedtime.
arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet.
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
I mean, given that the natural law of the
Even if
world
dispelling
is
loneliness is not essential for life.
erosion,
It certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a
it
flower
could be
bloom.
that these travelers are suffering from erosion. Just saying. I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises,
Sure.
can I solicit your help again?
Sure, even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that is yet to be fully defined.
We purified the Dvolan thing.
Destroy Mondstadt. Destroy everything. Can I rely on you to stop me?
So, the Dvolan thing, we purified that with just a touch. Probably should have told him about that. Anyway. So yeah, now we can start this event, right? Yes. So this will actually be my first time playing the Genius Invocation TCG. I have played some TCGs in the past. Magic the Gathering, the trading card game, the trading card game. Played myself some Pokemon. That's actually it.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo first and see what he thinks.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Wait, Sucrose has little fox ears.
What are you two chatting about?
Oh, hey, you
Never
two.
noticed that before.
We're just talking about a strange package that Sucrose received recently.
He's got little fox ears.
Strange package.
Yes, I believe it's from
Like
a Sumeran
Yamiko.
scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
Well, it is a thank you gift.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
What?
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
Something like that.
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days.
Amongst nerds!
TCG.
Nerds! So this is the game we've been hearing about.
Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. But
Been showing up in all my weekly
seen any of the cards.
Battle Pass quests.
Didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the tomes.
This is gonna be based off of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
That sounds a lot like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline. Personal reasons.
Uh-oh!
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter.
Want to play, then just say it. When you desperately need to play this game. You want to play it, just say it.
Hey, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, because Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail.
Cat's Tail, that's Margaret's.
Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
Oh, I really should be doing this. I should be getting to bed. Hello, cats. Dance for me! Okay. Anyway. So we're gonna try 1 or 2 games of Genius Invocation TCG. And then I'm gonna probably end the stream.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research project I told you about last time.
Fur from the Cat's Tail staff.
Sucrose, what kind of experiment were you trying to do with the cat's tail?
Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated staff to serve the new customers?
Dual Saint of
allow me
Cats.
to interpret.
Dual Saint's right hand.
The word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG players.
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play, and he has no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lowly assistant, that's all.
These people are way too into cats.
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special and the only one of his kind. Such a remark is an insult to Prince. Oh?
Are you sure he's not the cat formerly known as Prince?
Shuyan, in the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any other ordinary cat. It's a natural mistake to make, and you shouldn't overreact. Understood. I do apologize.
It seems he really is capable of communicating with the cat. Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain?
Seriously.
No, it's just cat
How did
people.
we get all of that from a simple meow?
Amazing.
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding. It's my firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
So, playing Genius Invocation TCG fosters some sort of a telepathic link between players?
Somehow Paimon doubts that.
This doesn't interact with people very much, does
If
she?
you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself, and I must therefore politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then Prince doesn't have to. We'll play you instead.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty cardmaster Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
Right, Princess Puss probably can't hold the cards.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy over here, you know. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight? Seriously, games and drinks don't...
I mean,
Don't they get that?
she's not wrong.
What can I
A
say?
lot of poker players get drunk and
I
lose
can't help but
a
think
lot of
you
money
should
doing
hear
that.
this. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come
Just
in
realized-
Genius Invocation TCG anyway?
I just realized you'd abbreviate Genius Invocation. You could either abbreviate it as GI, or you could abbreviate it as
Going up like this,
Gin.
pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights. Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
Jin.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks...
So they're gonna be tryharding?
Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then. New customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there. Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
Deck?
Yes. You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Actually, we do have some cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please. All right, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right? Yep. So, are you ready to start?
I'm ready.
Then let's begin.
Character cards and attack types. So let me guess, it's gonna be like a card, basically just a card game that's pretty much based on Genshin Impact.
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Okay.
Let's finish this swiftly.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
8.
These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
Interesting.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Okay. Luke's elemental skill. Okay. An onslaught can deal 3 pyro damage. Okay.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Okay.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
Attack using the elemental skill again. Omni
Now,
rolls.
these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type. So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win.
Right.
As much as we'd like to attack it, in that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Okay. All right.
All right, here we are. And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need.
Right.
Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Okay. Well, okay. Enough to use
When the action
once.
phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of
Once
obvious.
Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But never mind, let's start.
Okay.
Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Okay. Deals 8 pyro damage. This character gains pyro infusion. Okay.
Time for retribution!
Alright. Miniaturized dice shaker. Next battle. Switching characters and elemental reactions. Okay.
In an action.
You know what?
It seems like any move by Kai is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Okay.
When you deal
Dodge this!
Alright, and then let me guess, we're supposed to switch over to Diluc.
Good! Now we're up different types of elementary at the moment. Normally, we can now, if we want to use the skills of our standby, in this case, we'll have... You can spend 1 elemental die of any kind to switch...
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Switching character. Most skills can only... Alright then. Because the opponent is already... When triggered, this will allow you to...
And just skip the tutorial. Skip it. Skip it, skip it, skip it.
Alright! Next up, let's learn how to use card types. These cards are... Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting... Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Alright, so we're gonna re-roll all these, and let me guess, this is gonna be... same thing. Yeah. Just awful luck. So we select Paimon.
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, don't underestimate action cards. So playing this action card will require 2 of some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are... We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this act...
Alright.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast action, simply put. You could continue... But wait. Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, not a problem. This is where we can use them. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character. And this card isn't useful right now. So, we might as well use...
Dice, so. Okay. Tuning.
Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental die. Ingenious invocation. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless, just like playing cards from your hand. Elemental tune. Come on, hurry up!
Okay. Okay.
Well, would you look at that? Because you have the white iron greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will...
1 extra damage. Okay. Intent and final test.
Now comes the final part! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial... At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw...
Sweet. Okay. Your active character for 2 HP. What is this? Talent, spend 1 less pyro die. Oh, interesting. I probably should check what.
Once you have confirmed any
Convert
adjustments
the elemental
you wish to
dice
make to your
spent
starting
to
hand,
2
both
Omni
players
elements.
have to
times.
select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy. Let's see how you do this time.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's reroll these. Okay.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponents reference this. Well then, that's the...
Alright. Yeah, okay. Well. This. Why not? Now. Wait, what? I thought it was 2. Okay, well, never mind. What? Ooh. Well, okay, then never mind. It's fine.
Wait. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action.
Did I screw up? I think I did. I wasn't paying enough attention. Please give me something good. Okay, there's Omni dice, so that's good, I guess. I don't know if I wanna. Oh wait, I think I know what I did. I think I know how I screwed up. Anyway, oh. What? Hold on. Oh, you know what? No, never mind. And even though I could go ahead and... What? Hold on. Switch character. Oh.
This will be interesting.
Even though I could end this right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing. And that is this thing.
Freeze!
Trigger the melt reaction. Alright, so that's the tutorial for Genius Invocation TCG. For Jin TCG. It is a tightly paced, heart-stopping tabletop card dueling game. Utilizing your decks, construct around character and action cards, you can go toe-to-toe with various opponents at the table. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I played through the tutorial!
Alright, cool. Those are the basics. What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. Cat's Tale's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
No, not at all.
You snuck in without making a sound. Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tale is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never
Hey,
mind.
Luke sounds different than I remember.
In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card? It's D-Luke's character card!
I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG. Seeing this particular card is a first for me.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
So it was Kaya.
Eye patch, you say?
That's Kaya.
I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the D-Luke character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned.
I challenge you to a do.
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image at the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have to have that duel another time.
Sure, I look forward to it.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit ya where Lord Barbados split ya. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
That's not how that works. Okay.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules...
Ooh,
Okay.
2 new players having their first ever duel. But, in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
If you say so.
Alright, let's duel.
Wait, I thought there was only one Diluc and one Kai character card. Ooh, what is this? Choose one summon on your side and grant a +1 usage. Summon. Choose one summon on the opposing side and destroy it. What? Shift 1 energy from at most 2 of your characters on standby to your active character. Ew, interesting. So this is kind of useless. I probably should have
Tried previously.
tossed
Duels
that.
are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At the same time, your opponent must also...
Let's do Sucrose.
I can do it.
And of course Sucrose chooses Sucrose. Alright. So we definitely want to get rid of Dendro. We don't have any characters for that. Okay, so we can utilize all of our energy, sort of. We'll see. Alright, yes. What? Why can I... Interesting. Okay.
Absorption test.
Okay. No. Oh, whoops. I forgot that switching takes energy. And I need 3 for any action, right? What is this? Yeah, I think I have to end round. Okay. Well, dang. Ding, ding, ding. Draw 2 cards. 80 minerals. Before this round ends, plus 1 less. Yeah. I guess if I'm gonna be doing anything at all, that, no, let's do that. Huh. Wait, what? Moose 1 food per round. What? Okay. I wasn't aware that I had used any food, but sure, why not? Apparently I've used food.
Let's finish this swiftly.
I'm ending round. Alright. I think we're in a better position, at least for the time being. Right. Roll Dendro and Hydro. Right. Now what is this? Switch will be considered fast action instead of combat action. Now that is pretty darn convenient. I think I'll go ahead and utilize that. Alright, and then anything else I should do first? No. Okay. Ooh, actually, I can see this being I don't know exactly how that would work, but anyway, okay, well, it'll have to be how it is. Hey, Mohammed.
I want to help.
Oh. Probably was not really all that useful to have it be a fast action. Wait. Shift 1 energy from at most 2 of your characters on standby to your active character. Okay. I see. Yeah, that's not going to be very useful. It's just that.
Stand clear.
There can be no excuse.
Darn. I didn't factor that into the equation.
I mean, he was literally at 1 life. I'm tired. I need to get to bed. But I really want 3... I really want 3 Animo. That's what I want. And that's not 3 Animo. Not even in the slightest. Like, I could spend all of my cards on elemental tuning, but I think I'll just save the ultimate. So what does this do? An active character gains 1 energy. Ooh.
This will be interesting.
So this is gonna do some damage. Or not. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then I can use his ultimate.
This moment will be frozen in time.
And then, let's see. Energy card. Yeah, I can't really afford anything else, so... go ahead and end round. Happy New Year! That's right. Oh, no. I mean, I could do elemental tuning, Animo.
Stand clear. My
Bye.
research. Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Alright, so what does this do? Spend one less elemental die to switch a character. I don't really need to worry about that, to be perfectly honest. You know what, actually? Yes. And then go ahead and do that. Elemental tuning, and that should be enough, right? Yes. One short. Well, that's a shame.
Time for retribution!
Well, I can just do this and then finish it. Finish her! Fatality.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated.
No, you just suck.
than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to
Developers praising themselves again.
two standby characters onto the active character's body.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
It was a close call.
I didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
Yeah, it was a close call.
I always get a little upset when I lose.
3-0.
It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck. Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Agreed. It was a brilliant game.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invocation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shian's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that. Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shuyun.
Okay. So I guess one more and we'll get this quest complete.
That's right. The Traveler,
actual
Sucrose,
game.
and Paimon are TCG players now.
Didn't notice you play any matches. Didn't notice you play any matches, Paimon.
Paimon picked it up from watching you and Sucrose.
Becoming a TCG player is not as simple as that. You cannot call yourselves true TCG players until you have passed the test. Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by
really
the
a
Genius
test?
Invocation TCG Society, you have to pass the test.
What's it entail? Sealing a Semitrol within a deck of cards?
It's just a tabletop card game. I'm not sure how you would plan on achieving something like that. Basically, to become an official and recognized TCG player, you have to best 3 opponents in a duel.
So
You have to win 3 duels.
The duel you just played can count towards this tally.
Okay, so 2 more.
I agree. Although I didn't get to observe the match myself, I did listen along, and from what I could hear, you both performed at a rather high level.
Same way you can hear what Prince says.
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. But back to the matter at hand. The Traveler only needs to beat 2 more opponents to become an official TCG player. Sucrose, you may have lost the last duel, but don't be disheartened. I can assure you that winning 3 games is well within your ability. But first things first, Shuyun. Before that, our TCG newcomers should receive their free gift. Ah, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free Casket of Tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned
The
it,
booster
didn't he?
pack, right?
It was from the light novels he's been reading. The thing that the main character found in his attic.
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG player was trapped inside, right? So the Casket of Tomes is actually real?
Well, actually, all card cases in Genius Invocation TCG are called Caskets of Tomes. Not only do they provide a reliable and sturdy container to store your decks, they can also sense when other people in the area are also carrying a Casket of Tomes with them.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next. The reason they can sense each other is because they have the souls of ancient TCG players inside.
That would mean an extraordinarily high number of people in history have been turned into disembodied souls as a consequence of playing card games. The reason caskets is because it holds a nifty mechanism invented by Sumeru scholars.
Darn, what a letdown.
Shut down. Sounds like a convenient way of finding other TCG players. Cool. TCG friend finder.
Alright.
That actually would be kind of cool.
Tomes already.
All Caskets of Tomes are issued by Margaret, so you will need to see her to claim yours. Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing how eager we both are to promote the game, we'd probably have dished them all out by now. Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your Casket of Tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins in total. What about the last one?
I shall choose the final contestant he must beat in order to become an official TCG player, for it must be one of comparable prowess. Excellent plan, Prince. Happy dueling, both of you.
So fetch quest time. I have to do the fetch quest to play the card game. I don't know if you've seen people who play card games recently, but they don't tend to be very active individuals, okay? This isn't the best use of their abilities.
Hello, you 3. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you? A very useful tool indeed.
So this is a casket of tomes.
That's right, a purpose-built case for your card deck that can even detect when someone else nearby is carrying one. Gosh, whoever invented this must have seriously disliked being alone.
Yeah, well, even the most fun game is pretty lonely if you got no one else to play it with.
That would be a cool idea, though.
True.
Like if you go and you attend like a draft event at a
are able to congregate at the cat's
at a local game store, and you haven't received like a deck box yet that has that effect on it, that has like a little thing that can detect that, then you get one. If you ever lose it, then you can buy another one, but you know, you get your first for free after you participate in a draft event, and you know, it would be a way of like finding people. Just, you know, you could carry it with you, and then anyway, can't be bad for business.
You're not wrong, but that's secondary. The important thing to me is the opportunity for like-minded people to come together and enjoy their favorite hobby. It creates a nice atmosphere. Anyway, now that you have your caskets of tomes, it's time to find some opponents.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against too. Let's meet back at the...
Trust in your cards. You can win this. Trust in the heart of the cards.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
I was kind of hoping that the Casket of Tomes was a booster pack and I could start upgrading my deck. Edit your decks using Casket of Tomes and also search for players nearby who possess Casket of Tomes, thereby identifying opponents you can challenge. Simply open the deck menu using Casket of Tomes before selecting the deck to edit it. After searching for and locating a challenger, the map will appear, allowing you to mark rival card players who also possess a Casket of Tomes. You can use this method to tell who you can challenge to a game of cards with ease. When you use your Casket of Tomes to activate the ability to search for players closest to you whom you have yet to defeat will be prioritized. Okay. So I'm guessing that's deck. My deck. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, there's that. And I mean, we probably shouldn't be using this or this. But it looks like that's all we have, so never mind. Hey! Well, well, well. One of the guards?
There's a player nearby! That way! Let's go see!
Okay.
Aha! It's you!
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can assist the two of you?
We want to become official Genius Invocation TCG players! But we have to pass the test first, so we need to beat 3 players in a duel.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'm on duty right now.
But it's time to duel! When it comes to your attention that a citizen of Mondstadt is in need, you must come to their aid promptly and willingly. Okay.
Quoting the Knights of Favonius handbook at me. So be it. Then let the duel begin.
I imagine like the Casket of Tomes thing would work better with like a digital trading card game. Like, for example, if you had it on your phone, if it was an app on your phone, that could locate nearby players, to duel, and because if it was an actual physical card game, you'd kind of have a hard time setting up. What's this now? Lucky coin? Oh, okay. Confirm. Ooh, what is this though? Thunder Summoner's Crown. When a character uses a skill or equips a talent, spend 1 less electro dice. Oh, we don't have any electro characters, so isn't that convenient? When the crane returned. When you use a skill, switch your next character to be... What? Oh, okay, interesting. Wait, what? Why is he using hilly trolls? Alright. Reroll all of these. Okay, well, we got some pyro. And some cryo. So we should be able to do some stuff. Oh, actually, I probably should use this. Switch.
Ready when you are. Dodge this!
Let's see. End round. Okay. Right. Reroll everything that's useless to me. Okay. Well, can't really do much here.
I can do it.
And then... Oh, that's another one. I could have done that anyway.
Let's go.
Right. And that should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Achieve victory.
Gosh, I lost. You're remarkably good at this, considering how new to the game.
I mean, it helps that I'm not using hilly trolls.
Time. But ideally, not when I'm on duty.
We did it! Now we have 2 victories under our belt. Let's get back to the cat's tail. Paimon wonders who Prince is gonna pick as our final contestant.
Alright.
I sensed that he had what it took to become an official TCG player, but he has returned to the tavern more quickly than I had expected. Defeat the opponent I have arranged for you, and you shall become an official TCG player. I look forward to watching this game immensely. Not just Prince, I can't wait either. Come, your opponent is waiting for you in one of the private rooms.
He won't lose to them, whoever it is, right?
Margaret, Fiona.
What ho, fellow voyager of the stellar void.
Oh.
Yes, even I was briefly discountenanced when I heard the tidings of your sworn oath to become the thrice victorious. You who are enslaved by dueling
Desire. Be released from your shackles into the glorious arena of gladiatorial combat. Okay. Step forth, O brave challenger, your princesses grants you audience, and hearken well. The wretched clock chimes yet again, as the declining light of the day grows dimmer still.
Pardon my directness, but we have not been waiting that long. Mein Fräulein could afford to be a little less impatient.
Huh? Paimon knows those voices.
Your opponent sounds anxious to begin. Do not delay. That's what Prince said. Please enter and enjoy your Genius Invocation TCG Duel.
I know who this is.
Paimon knew it! It's Special in Oz!
Who else but the Prinzessin? For, as the name of this hallowed rite suggests,
Prinzessin.
only when the wisest of heroes is summoned can the Master of Cards hope to be crowned the champion.
Okay.
This path is a treacherous one. It must be tread with great caution,
For eternal doom and damnation are but one wrong step away at any given moment.
Okay,
That
sure.
is why none is more suited to appear in this audience chamber than the Prinzessin, whose Aug de Verurtelung des großen Kaleido-Phantasmus has witnessed 10,000 battles across 3,000 worlds.
Okay.
Is that right?
It's definitely okay to write an overly wordy character
Has watched many games
as
of
long as you know,
TCG, and
show other people being bored by their.
even in a duel between
I'm too
beginners,
tired to think of
it
the
is
word.
best that both participants are well versed in them.
Oh, that's true.
A duel between beginners? When you say you watched many games.
Ah, this makes sense now. Prince did say that he was gonna pair us with someone of a similar skill level. Guess that means Fischl hasn't been playing that long either.
The Prinzessin needed but a single glance at these mere machinations of mankind to discern their working principles. Thus, with speed and brilliance paralleled by lightning alone, do I now arrive here at the gateway to yonder circle of secrets.
Main Fräulein, too, has bested 2 opponents thus far, and is therefore 1 step away from becoming an official TCG player.
Wonder if you could lose this duel if you tried.
Either Fischl or the Traveler is gonna come out of this duel as an official TCG player.
Indeed.
The Prinzessin herself heeds the call of fate and descends to this realm from the Immanakreich. Yet still, you dare to doubt the inevitability of the inevitable. Your stubborn foolishness is contemptible.
Main Fräulein, I implore you to consider less odious turns of phrase, lest you be forced to feast on your words in the fullness of time.
Oh, she's gonna be feasting on Crow. Soon enough.
I shall not lose, Oz! What say you, Outlander? Do you wish to make an enemy of me, the Prinzessin de Verurtelung, who even now begins to strum the strings of fate that shall sound out the Traveler's Requiem? Then
Okay.
I say it is time to see what you are made of.
Okay. Of course she'd be using her own card. Alright. This one, what was it? Switch character, fast action, combat action. Alright. Okay. And someone on the opposing side, destroy it. Active character gains 1 energy. Heal your active character for 2 HP. Okay. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. Spend 1 less animo die. Okay. So I'm gonna wanna...
Let's finish this swiftly.
Come on, Pyro. Well, it's good enough. Alright.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Let's see. What is this? What is this now? We'll see.
This will be interesting.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah. Never mind.
Freeze!
Before this round ends, no attacks unless. Okay. Interesting. Now, what is this? Destroy all summons? Ew, I see. Oh, you know what? I could have switched over to well, we'll see. Right. Well, we got one Animo. If we can get more. Yeah. That's worthwhile to switch. No. Shift one artifact equipment. That's not really useful to me. Okay. Next time you perform a switch character, yeah. This one. Switch character. Switch character.
I can do it.
And then let's see. And one less Animo dot. Oh, that's right. Okay. And then okay. Okay, deals one ammo damage, summons one large wind spirit. Oh. Okay. Well.
Animal hypostasis emulation!
Dodge this!
Let's see. Actually, probably should have used this. Yeah, I think I'm ending round. Not great. Also not great. Okay. Actually pretty darn good now. It's time you use a skill.
Animo test 6308. Out of the way!
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, and then let's see what else we can use. Heal your active character for 2 HP. Your active character gains 1 energy. Let's go. Oh, that lasts for 2 turns? Okay. So that's a summon. Interesting. Okay, so tossing everything but the Omnis. Oof. Alright. Well, that's still... Yeah, it's still viable. Not quite as much anymore. But what I can do that.
Cool it.
Alright. Switch.
I can do it.
Yeah, and then that'll win it. That'll win it! Nice.
Just my...
Doesn't look good.
My goodness. Alright, I'm gonna see if we can do one more draw for Ayato.
The cursed dragon looms near once more, casting its dark shadow on the slender threads of fate, hiding them from my vision. Traveler, was even this part of your plan?
What a truly ingenious plot, and what an exciting duel to witness.
Congratulations! You've won 3 duels now. That makes you an official TCG player.
Yeah! Oh, Sucrose, you're back! Does that mean...
Yep. I've won 2 games so far. When I got back, I heard you were in the middle of your final duel, so I came over to watch.
Nice! Sucrose won 2 as well! Great work!
It seems I am forced to admit, fellow voyager of the stellar void, that your mastery of the cards is second to none. To commemorate your glorious ascent to a battlefield beyond this lowly mortal realm, I grant thee an incarnation of my majesty in miniature. As you embark on this ingenious vocation, may you wield it in battle against all your fated foes, that not a single one of them may be left standing.
Main Fräulein wishes to give you a Main Fräulein character card.
Wow! It's Fischl's character card!
I dare not take advantage of the princess's generosity.
'Tis a mere token of such. To the victor of this splendid duel is a boon of commensurate splendor due.
Oh, excuse me, ma'am. I am also a beginner who has won 2 games so far. Might I also have the honor of joining you in a duel? If you would be willing, of course.
Nothing would delight me more. I hereby grant you permission to join me in performing the hallowed rite of genius invocation.
One other thing. When I got back, Prince and Shuyun said there was something they needed to give you if you managed to become an official TCG player.
Hopefully not another test.
Probably not. Oh, Paimon bets it's some kind of prize for making it as an official TCG player.
Is it a booster pack? Is it a booster pack?
With 3 electro dice, I summon my eternal familiar,
Ah, so it was you who won the duel in the end. I knew you'd do it. Congratulations! You are now officially recognized members of the Genius Invocation TCG community. Very well done. Now, I will explain to you what becoming an official TCG player entails. The first thing all new official TCG players receive is their TCG Player's Handbook. This handbook tells you exactly what you need to do to become a top-tier TCG player. Make sure you read it. Secondly, a range of Genius Invocation merchandise is now available for you to purchase here at the Cat's Tail. So you see, becoming an official TCG player is really just the first step. And thirdly, whenever you wish to play a game with a friend, you can use the invitation board there. Whoever you wish to duel against, simply invite them to the tavern for a game.
Invitation board?
Yes, it's right by the bar counter. Once you get the hang of it, you can play with your friends whenever you want. That's it, really. If there's anything else you didn't quite understand, you can always come and ask me. Yes, indeed, I'm quite sure they will. Oh, sorry, I forgot to translate for you. Prince would like to say, hope you have fun playing Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay. Okay. Done. Spate in various matches to become a TCG expert. Okay. 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 Anything I can help you with? View card shops commodities. Oh, really? They're dynamic skins. Okay. Support cards, event cards. So I can't. Looks like I can't buy player cards or character cards rather. Okay. I guess maybe like I have to defeat them in a duel and then I get their cards. But I believe I should be able to do at least one more draw. At least one more wish. Defeat 2 or more character cards from the opponent's deck in one single action, a total of 1 times. Yeah, I did that, didn't I? What was the other thing? Is it archive? No, not archive. And it has been a long time since... oh, G. That's right. Okay. So... get our 4 Prima Gems from that. And then I wish for wish. Yes! Actually, the 4 Prima Gems were necessary. Okay. Nice. Well, at least one of the 4. Hey! It's a 4-star. And another Rosalina. Okay. Okay. So I think she's at C3 now. Yeah. Wages of Sin. Increase the level of Ravaging Confession by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. How? No, we're pretty far away from being able to ascend Raiden Shogun again, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not gonna be trying to do that this stream. Basically, that's what I'm gonna be working on, though. Especially now that I have completed the Battle Pass. So, anyway, yeah, that's gonna be everything for tonight. That's gonna be everything for 2022, and yeah, I hope to see you again in 2023.
Balance, but I think this
Right hands.